Previously, on our adventures in the world of The Witcher, at the Gala battle, the group had been fighting against the Hyms that were unleashed by Casimir. As the group continued to fight their way through the Hyms and a few more emerged, more of the mage guests were slaughtered by the Hyms as Casimir cast the Gala party into darkness and presumably disappeared, although technically I think Kilton is the only one that actually knows that because he made everything go dark first. And then the mages tried to fight back with Masaru casting some light, Opheia lighting her lantern, and Katrine opening a standing portal and ushering everyone through to a presumed safe location. So with that, we pick back up and we are into round 3 of combat. Casper of Blaviken. Oh, also, Mara, your ball of lightning has a bit of dim light over here. I will say it does like a 8-meter radius dim light as you move your ball of lightning. So
okay.
Casper, you are in complete darkness. You have not taken a cat potion or anything like that, so you are unable to see.
One. I wish I had a cat potion. That would be pretty tight.
I wish we knew the formula for it. Hem.
We know it.
Do we?
We just haven't made it.
We didn't think it was gonna. We didn't think we were gonna be fighting in the dark.
Oh,
we literally did not think we were going to be fighting in the dark. No. I do have a torch though. Can I light the torch on this flaming Hem?
Flaming Hem.
The bodies are just about to go out at the top of this round, but I'll say yes. You can use an action to take out your torch and light it.
Okay. Can that be on my offhand, or will I have to give up my sword?
Yeah, you can like pull it out on your offhand, kind of, try and strike up some of the flames that's remaining from this burning Hem's corpse and ignite the flames. So I'll say that is an action just to like take it out and light it. If you want to do it like Opheia did it, where it's kind of like a bonus action or equivalency, I'll allow that, but I want to know what else you're doing before, if you want to try that.
Raises light levels by 1 for 5 meters all around.
Alright, well, I would like to try to thin out the Hem situation. The one in front of me is basically dead.
The one in front of you is dead. Fully dead.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a movement.
So you need to do a awareness check against a stealth check to see if you know where they are.
Oh, that's right.
Because they are incorporeal in the darkness.
Okay. Well, can I do my torch first as my action?
Yes. So your first action can be to light your torch if you'd like.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yes, please, and thank you. Let there be light. My cat.
Oh my god.
Jesus, let there be light.
I'm sorry. This is where we keep her litter box, so we can't even boot her from the room.
This is the one time I hoped it echoed for both of us. She just sounds like an omnipresent being.
She is an omnipresent being.
All right, Casper, you have ignited your torch. You see the body of the Hem in front of you, and you now have a torch in your offhand and your silver Witcher sword in your right.
Get it?
All right. Do I see my party? Do I see my buds?
You see Opheia with her torch out, heading run past you, and head towards the portal. You see Kilton illuminated by the light of Mare's lightning ball. It's kind of slapping at something. You're not sure what's going on with Kilton.
He's ham-boning.
Yeah, hard to tell what he's doing, but you're like, I don't know. And Mara, you can't see, but presumably she's where you left her, which is back up this way, where you'd slain the last team. So.
Okay. These are wooden tables, right?
Yeah, they're large, kind of sectioned tables that are set up together.
Let's see here. Oh wait, what do you do again? Oh, fuck off, I'm gonna have to look it up. Oh.
And Casper, I don't know necessarily. Actually, go ahead and give us an education check in this moment. Free action, just to see if you recognize the same thing that Mari recognized.
All right, my last luck. The last melon.
The last lucky charm.
Okay, 24. Yes, you do recognize that a standing portal is a very stamina restrictive spell. It takes a lot to keep up, and even an experienced mage can probably only keep it up for a handful of turns before they need to rest or let it go.
Okay. Eight. I'm very concerned with how far away my friends are from the portal.
Very fair. Yeah. You're also pretty far away from it. I guess you can move an insane amount. So
I can move like crazy, Casperish movement, but let's see. Is there any broken furniture, any broken chairs or anything?
Nothing broken. Lots of things that have been turned over and tipped over, like chairs mostly that have been, cast astrewn in the chaos, but nothing actually fully broken.
I can get to the portal if I just take 2 full round move actions and my 2 movements. I can get there. Just barely, but I can get there.
Okay. I move over here to the middle. Or no, I'm gonna move at a diagonal. Start moving that way. Ugh, I don't know.
All right, Casper, as you head towards Opheia, your light get close to each other. You also see the light of Masaru and Clarice. You see the body of Louise on the ground. You still have an action to do.
I would like to...
If you want to throw somebody into the portal, Aragorn style.
Toss me. Well, I can't.
Casper, go ahead and give us an awareness check.
Alright. Awareness. Oh, God, that's a really bad fumble!
That's a really
Wow.
bad. That's the worst fumble I've ever seen.
Wow!
35? Holy shit.
Wow.
Casper.
3 tens.
Holy shit!
Wow.
That is the worst fumble I have ever seen.
Oh my god, Casper.
Holy shit!
Wow.
That is incredible.
Negative. That's funny.
That's
Oh.
incredible.
Wow.
Christ alive!
Okay. Well,
If that was on
versus
any other check, that would have been
Holy
worse.
shit!
yeah, luckily it wasn't like super consequential. I mean, it could be, but who knows? Casper, your 0 does not beat the Hyms 35, and so you are not able
Yeah,
to
no
see the
shit.
Hym, unfortunately. Yes, but you actually no, with a 0, you have no fucking idea where the Hym is.
Yeah,
Could be
that's
anywhere, man.
fine. Holy shit!
Woof.
All right, that was a free action as well. Casper, you still have 1 action to do. What would you like to do?
I would like to set a table runner on fire to create more light.
Sure. Where would you like to do that?
Well, actually, can I say that I didn't go that far and I am like right here instead?
Sure.
So I'm gonna try and hit it right here.
Yeah. So I'll say, yeah, you can move there.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
And this doesn't really require a roll, but it will be an action to like use your ignited torch and to light the table runner on fire.
Yeah.
And it begins burning and smoldering, starting to catch. And with a fully lit torch, you suspect that it will begin burning quite effectively within a round or two.
Yeah. More light every round is good.
Yes, absolutely.
And then I think I can move like 1 more square if I didn't move. Hold on. Let's see here. That's 8. I can move 2 more because I have 10.
Yep, perfect.
So 1,
All right, we'll go ahead
2.
and do
yes. Pink.
basic.
All of the light
Howdy.
in the center of the room.
Well, I was gonna go back for you, but
It's okay. I'm gonna give myself a lightning cloak.
I feel like red's too much. How about like dark oranges?
Casper trusts Mare too much in her capabilities. He's
I
like,
am
oh, she'll
very
be fucking fine.
She is very capable. She's just not a very fast runner.
No, that's what I'm
And
saying. Is that
unlucky.
like he's like, oh, I have to fucking grab Opheia. She's the one who's gonna die. Kilton and Mare are like strong and capable.
All right, Casper, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, Mara, it is your turn.
Okay.
You are in pitch blackness. You have no. You see in the distance, or a few tens of meters away, the light. You see the figure of Casper ignite a torch and ignite the table, apparently, and then your glowing ball
Okay.
of lightning.
Yes.
But you are in pitch blackness.
Can I bargain with you a little bit?
Maybe.
Can I? To throw the ball lightning again is a spellcasting action.
Yeah.
Can I just draw it to near me? Like, I'm not going to throw it, but like just hold it near me and like have it be around me as I run. Kind of like how like catapult works and.
Yeah, I'll let you do that as like a free action,
Yeah,
but
that's
you'll
all
still
I
have to do a
want.
spellcasting check
I
just to
don't
see if you can control.
I don't want to throw it. I want it to stay with me for the next 4 rounds.
Yeah, so I won't have it cost an action, but I will still have you do a spellcasting check just to see if you can control it. So it won't take one of your actions, though.
Yeah, spellcasting. I'm not gonna do that. It's because I'm paranoid.
Easily, yeah. So you are able to kind of call your lightning back. It can move 20 meters at a time, right? So
Yeah, I'm just gonna have it move with me since I can only move 18 meters.
are you gonna start moving? Because I can have you meet it
I'm gonna-
essentially. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do an Opheia. I'm gonna go. 18. 18. And go my 6.
all right, So you rendezvous with Casper, Opheia, and Clarice, as well as Masaru, and
Got a ball of lightning bobbing
Yes.
behind me.
Mare, go ahead and give us an awareness check. Actually,
Awareness.
Mare, you can do your magic training check to try and
Spec
spot
your
the
sense.
Hyms. Yes. So in this case,
27.
ooh, nice. So you, as a mage, can use your action. Oh, it's supposed to be an action, but whatever. I'm going to let you do it for free because why not?
Thank you.
Roll your magic training check against the Hyms stealth check to determine where it is. Unfortunately, it rolled a 35, so you don't know where it is.
Yeah,
But-
I can't win them all.
So, not sure where those creepy bastards are.
Where's my lightning ball? Where'd it go?
You have the light on you now, so you should have your own
Okay.
blue light, I think, emitting
Okay.
from you. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I didn't want to.
It's hovering above me like an active buff in Final
Yeah,
Fantasy.
exactly. Yeah. So you have basically a blue torch above you now, torch light. All right, Mari, that is your action and your full round action to run. So,
Yes, in my movement, I am here.
okay. All right, it is Casimir's turn. You're not
He's still
sure if
here?
he's here, and you're not sure if he does anything.
Okay.
Kilton, it is your turn. Oh, sorry. Since it's Casimir's turn, the bugs are going to attack.
Oh, I thought you were gonna forget that.
Yeah. Can't forget them bugs. Let's see. It's D10.
The last 3 tough little bastards.
3 beetles, 4 beetles.
There was 4,
23 to bite you.
Oh shit, Casimir said, go my scarab.
Go my scarab. Let's.
So Kilton, they are still in swarming you. They've grappled you, right? You'd have to break free, but just as an attack, they've rolled a 23. So
Ooh.
shit, nice. Dodge escape of 30. You easily avoid their attack. They do not do any more damage and do not poison you again. And so
Yay.
it is now your turn, Kilton. You are still poisoned from their previous attacks and still physically enswarmed though.
Grappled is gonna be a problem here.
But they are almost you almost got all of them with that last attack. However, so one other thing, Mare took her light away. So that was what was illuminating you. And as Mare ran past, the light left you and you are now in complete darkness.
Here I said I'd be the only survivor of the TPK.
And you
I
are
was
you
wrong.
are in
I said
complete
left for dead by my traitorous bastard friends.
Sorry, I have little legs. I gotta run for the portal as
I'm
all
going
of
to
my
help you
actions.
this.
Little
I'm gonna help you
legs.
as soon as I can.
Centipedes,
On you.
roaches,
But they got a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to
little legs.
polies.
yes, Kilton, you are left
Just
in
one
complete
roly-poly on you.
darkness,
Yes,
being
I'm leaving a
swarmed by
roly-poly.
bugs. Somehow Mare's nightmare became yours.
All right. Yeah. Well, thank God I'm not afraid of this in real life. I'm gonna brawl the shit out of the little bugs. I've had this happen to me in real life.
Okay, so it is complete
There's
blackness.
worse things.
So there is a modifier for that. I think it's -5.
It's -2.
Oh, is it for really?
Dim light is a -2 for awareness, and darkness is a -4 to awareness and a -2 for attack defense.
Okay, cool. All right, so -2 then. So not too bad. They don't have a huge bonus.
But
so
also the bugs will have a -2 to their defense because it is also dark for that.
bugs can see in the dark.
Come on,
Damn
man.
it.
We know bugs can see.
I know bugs can see in the dark.
See in the
Good
dark,
try.
it's
Good
gonna
looking out there. But I mean,
die.
I'm fully in the bargaining stage if you
Yeah.
can't tell.
Excuse me, can somebody turn a light on? I'm trying to eat the food under your fridge.
13. Not great.
With a base 14, it has to fumble in order to be hit, though.
Let them fumble.
All right, let's see. They got a 17, so.
All right. I'm going to spend 3 stamina, do this again, and I'm going to put 2 luck into it. And I want
Can
these...
you not move because of these bugs?
Yeah, I'm grappled.
No, you can. You're just slowed down. You can move.
Oh, shit.
It's a -2 to your speed, so.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Huh.
Bugs
Hmm.
holding you in place.
Well, they're just they're all
Yeah,
over.
I'm not pinned, come to think of it. Yeah, that's true.
They're swarming around, just slowing Kilton down. So
I lost brawling. Here we go. Yeah. That I got confused with pin. I was trying to figure out the difference. That makes sense. I will, in that case, spend the stamina to run. Which would be now 5:15 is so low though.
So you have done a full like attack, and a run is a full round action.
Right. I thought somebody ran and then cast a spell. I must have been confused though.
Mara like called back her thing. She didn't necessarily. She just had to not fail in order to.
Oh, and the awareness checks were extra. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what was confusing me. All right. I'm gonna just beat the shit out of these bugs. Then I'm gonna spend my 2 luck, my last 2 luck, to counteract the darkness and hope for the best.
17. All right. Pretty good chance. I mean,
Bugs.
23.
All right. That's me. A
Can I
heem.
Do you want to just move a little closer with your actual movement?
Yeah, you can.
Oh,
you can move.
right.
So your speed is 5 meters. So. All right. Kilton is still in the darkness, trying. Oh, and Kilton takes 3 points of damage at the end of your turn from being poisoned. Kilton, you are in complete blackness. The crawling of bugs across your skin. You see the light across the hall of your friends illuminated as they make their way towards the standing portal that Katrine has cast.
You cast it closer in the middle. Closer.
Give
to the
us
throat.
an awareness check.
At a -4 because of the darkness. And the penalties from poison are already applied. If that applies to this, -4. Oops. 15.
15. Hilton, you do not see the Heme as it approaches.
Ah. Oh no.
From the darkness, you feel the claws as they slash out at you. Since they are incorporeal, they have a +10 to their attack. A 31 to the right leg.
Alright, I'm gonna try and dodge. I have a -2 to this because the darkness, and I'm sure the penalties from grappled. -2 as well. I think that might already be applying though. I'll have to check. If not, it's -2 to this. Uh, 6 dodge escape. Yeah, it's not applying. Oh yeah, it is to. Wait, no, that's from poison. Okay, 17.
Okay. 17 is not enough, and that is a critical, as it beats it by, is that 14? Kilton
Beats it
has
by 14.
31.
I should have just left the light on you. I'm sorry.
So, as Kilton, you begin kind of shuffling, the bugs still crawling under your armor towards your friends in the light. You feel the grasping claws, the razor sharp bite of them as they slash into your leg, dealing 19 damage. I'll let you go ahead and apply that, and then it's critical.
What do you mean
Okay,
not that?
19's not that.
What do you mean not that bad?
It will
How
be
much health do you have?
And
That's,
however
wearing
much
armor.
armor you have.
oh wait, that's it's half though, right?
Yeah,
and I
so
have
right click
armor.
on it, apply it.
Oh
it should
right.
do it all
I just
automatically.
took the damage. That's
Yeah.
bad. Okay, yes.
It'll be something like 8-ish damage probably with your armor. However, yeah, 8 damage.
Oh wow, spot on.
The bonus damage is a flat 8 from a difficult critical. And because it rolled the right leg, difficult critical.
So 4 extra damage.
A
Or
flat 8 extra
rather.
damage.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, so
Not halved because it's, and then the difficult critical. Let's see. So because it already rolled leg, it's going to be a compound leg fracture. So the blow snaps your leg, rendering it useless.
Ah!
Oh.
Your speed is quartered. Your dodge, escape, and athletics are also quartered. And you are now bleeding. Kilton is bleeding and poisoned now.
Quartered from what? From 7 quartered to fucking...
Whatever the closest, yeah.
Yeah.
We have to get out of here.
That is the first Hyms attack.
There's another one?
There's 2 more. The second is going to attack the living armor again.
I thought 2 of them were dead. Fuck.
2 of them are dead. There's still 3 more.
Oh, there was
2 more already
5.
popped up, yeah.
Five
Yeah,
of
there
them,
were-
because Zephyr's a fucking sadist.
Yeah, I call it a shit ton, but 5 is the scientific.
Okay, that Heme doesn't
term.
do a very good job against the armor, but it does damage it, and this one is going to go after the mage that... Let's see.
Oh, the living armor. Not my armor. Got it.
No. There's the living armor servant. I was distracted by that. And this one is going to go after Lindarian, I think was his name, and who had already attacked his leg. It's now going to come in with another attack in the darkness. Lindarian is just on the edge of the light, but the Heme is still in the darkness. It lashes out from the darkness, a 31 to his other leg.
Jesus, that was 4
Wow.
6s.
That's a lot of 6s.
Oh, these are still public. Oh god. Well, luckily it's not you guys. I mean, and 13 damage. He's still not dead yet, so I mean that's pretty good. All right, that's the Hem's turn. Opheia, it is your turn. You are the nearest to the gate. You hear Lindarian, who is just on the edge of your light, cry out as his second leg is slashed at. You also hear from the darkness. You cannot. No one here can see Kilton in the darkness because Kilton is fully in a dark area. So, but you can hear.
You're so far.
We can hear him, right?
You
Yeah.
can hear, like, but I mean, it's a big
No.
echoey chamber. Like, it's hard to pinpoint, but yes, you can hear him cry out as the Hem slashes and fractures his
God
leg.
damn it.
I'll get Kilton. You need to make it for the portal.
Oh, fuck. Man, I hate that they didn't give this to you fucking earlier.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Opheia. Before you take an action, I forgot that it's skipping Louise because it says she's dead, and she is dead. But that's supposed to be all the other mages' turn.
Let's have them do something, please.
Yes, Masaru,
Yeah.
who has his active light spell up, is going to cast teleportation.
Nick, and take the light with him.
Yep. Masaru
Ow.
goes, "Peace out, guys," and he's fucking out of there.
Peace out, guys.
Julian is going to sprint. Julian makes it to the portal and gets through.
Yeah, at least Julian's okay.
Julian is out.
Small wonders.
The mage that is
He's
over
a-
here is going to sprint and make it out. This mage's speed is, what is his run speed? 15 plus 20. Can you make that?
You should give a
one?
chance to that one that just got attacked.
Yeah, so this one is going to go. So another mage gets out. You see, like, the portal is emitting a faint light, and you can see figures starting to run through it. And you get the impression that some of the mages are escaping. Lindarian is going to attempt to flee as well. Yeah, he makes it. He gets away.
So that's all of the mages except for Is it all the mages except for Katrine and?
There is one more over here, but I mean, who knows if he's. And then there's
also
the living.
there's Silvara.
Oh yeah, Silvara.
Who has not moved at all.
She is starting to move this way. Yeah, she will cast a spell because she can only move. Oh gosh, what is she gonna do? She can't see the Heme though, so I mean she can't see anything. She would try and like cast something that would be helpful, but I mean she'll do an awareness check, but there's no way she's gonna. Oh shit! She critted and got 29.
Oh, Grandma?
So Grandma may see this Heme. Let me go ahead and give it a stealth check to see if, because she is a mage, like she can use her. She sees it. It rolled a 24.
Holy shit! Go Grandma!
Yeah, go Grandma,
Wow.
kill the Heme.
All right, she's gonna cast Enye at it because she can actually see it. Oh shit!
it the
She
one-
critted again.
Oh shit!
I'm not.
I heard it.
I'll reveal it just so everyone is as.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn.
Is it the Heme that attacked Kilton?
Yeah, it's this one over here.
Fuck yes.
All right, I thought she was just gonna be useless, but all right. What
This
has
is
to try and
amazing.
dodge?
Don't count Grandma out.
You
Never-
leave that
yeah,
nice
never
boy
ended.
alone.
Chewing on his egg.
Let's go.
All right. Let's see if it rolled a 16 on its dodge escape.
Let's go, Grandma!
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh my god!
Does it hit it?
All right.
Please hit it. Please hit it in the head. Please hit it in
Please
the head.
hit in the head, obliterate this thing.
To the
Please
torso.
play-
So,
Okay.
Ah, tragic. But
um,
still,
But
it's full.
it's
It's full.
but it's a critical. It is a critical, so it'll do extra damage and cause a complication.
And it
Yeah.
probably will set on fire.
let's see. So it's gonna have
Which will have light,
after
which is
that, Let's see.
Alexa,
it's
play Break Stuff
yeah.
by
It beat
Limp
it by.
Bizkit.
Let's see.
Break stuff. Break stuff. Witcher Friday.
Beat it by more than. Let's
Friday,
see.
Sunday, whenever this is released.
I was like, do we post this
13. So it does
Sunday,
8
Friday?
extra damage. So that's 2, and then it is ignited on flame. In flame.
Yeah.
Um,
Kilton some light.
Oh,
Let's see. Where's
did the lightning return? Can I see?
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
no,
I took
no,
that
never
out.
mind.
Kilton,
Just a
in front of you,
fucking-
this fume ignites in flame as this burst of fire shoots out from the darkness where you can't see.
It's gonna set me on fire.
And is looking kind of rough. So that's the old lady's turn, and then now
Hey, hold on.
then it was
Hold on.
yeah.
Hold on. What kind of critical is that? Have it
Oh.
roll on the table.
Yeah, let's see. It was it hit it in the torso, and it was a difficult in the torso. So let's see. Gotta,
2d6.
yeah, we'll say we'll do one of these just for the sake of it. What is it? Difficult, deadly. Yeah, sucking chest wound. So it's kind of hits it squarely in the chest as the fire kind of starts to burn away at his weird alien fleshy body, and its chest begins to kind of collapse in on itself. It takes a -3 to body and speed. So let me go ahead and apply those. 3 and speed, and then Opheia, it will be your turn after this. So
And it will begin to suffocate. Every round, it takes 3 damage.
Does it have to breathe?
let's see. It can't suffocate, I don't think.
Damn.
Let me see. If bleeding, poison, knockdown,
Is that a crit that can happen to
disease-
people? Because that's the scariest one, actually.
Yeah, it is. It is something.
Like
that can
everyone
happen.
has like their thing, and I think that literally like drowning or suffocation is like my absolute worst nightmare scenario
Oh, it
for
said-
anything ever.
So if it's elemental inspectors are kept alive by magic and do not have physical forms, this means that they do not suffer certain critical wounds that rely on damaging organs. If you score on the following, including a sucking chest wound, that means the strike instead does bonus damage.
Oh. Nice. It still rewards you for the critical. That's nice.
Oh yeah, so it does. Looks like an additional 15 damage instead of doing the
Cool.
the second chest
The
wound.
game said, we don't know how this is going to work. Just take
Yeah.
the fucking damage and run. Don't ask us.
Okay, so it's still not dead, but it is looking quite rough. That is her turn. Then it was the Hem's turn, and now it is Opheia's turn.
Please get to the portal.
I really don't have anything else they can do. I am going to do a run. I think Opheia is going to turn around. I guess I can't really do anything, but I think before, I mean, if this counts as an action, but I think instead of I think she'll stand right outside the portal.
Don't do that. Don't do
put
that.
the
Don't do that. Don't do
Don't
that.
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't you do that.
What?
Don't do that.
Why?
You will get
Somebody
cut
could
in
just-
half when Katrine loses all her stamina.
Oh.
If you stand in
There's
the
literally
portal.
something that can
For
happen.
real?
Yes.
Yeah, if the portal's
Yes,
closed and you're
portals
like
are actually
halfway
kinda
in
deadly.
it will not begin.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that-
it cuts you in half the bad way.
That is Mare's worst fear. That is why she does not know this, no teleportation or the spell. Well, also because she's not strong enough to know the spell, but
Yeah, me neither. That's Kilton's reason.
but she's that's Mare's worst nightmare. Do not stand in the portal.
all right, don't play with portals, kids.
You can think with them, but don't
Um,
play with them.
I'm trying to think if there's anything useful I can do.
Jazz music.
As you approach Opheia, I will say your torchlight, you run, or your lantern light, you run up. Katrine is kind of holding the portal open just as kind of Julian runs through, and Lindarian and a couple other mages, and you're hot on their tail. You kind of pause at the doorway. She's holding the portal. She says, "Hurry, everyone through! I can't hold it for long. I'm not sure how long."
Man, this is not a good spot for me. I think Opheia is just gonna jump through. So,
Druid save.
bye y'all.
Yay.
Okay,
Do it safe.
Freya is through the portal with Julian. Casper, Mare, you see the form of Opheia run to the portal's edge. She pauses, looks back for a brief moment, and then disappears through the portal. That brings us to the top of the round, and we will go ahead and move directly into round 4. Casper, what are you doing?
Did Clarice not move on the last turn?
Oh, Clarice did not. She's kind of in shock over the body of Louise.
God damn it, girl.
Yeah. I mean, her best friend just got, slaughtered right in front of her, so she's kind of in...
They teach us preservation of self over everything.
I mean, she wasn't...
That's
She was,
fine.
in party mode, and then all of a sudden everyone is dying around her and getting ripped in half, and so she's in a little bit of
Alright.
shock. She's also not a battle mage. She's an alchemist.
No,
So,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
yeah. All right,
Yeah.
Casper,
Alright.
what are you doing?
You need to get out.
Just promise me you two will follow right behind.
There's something you know about me. I'm a coward. I'm going to survive any way I can.
Please get Kilton. He doesn't deserve this.
What do you think I'm doing? 1, 2, run. Okay, if I take a full round dash, I can't. Can I help Kilton up to his feet?
Because technically, the full round run is your full actions. I usually just let certain things be free actions because it helps move things along. But what are you trying to do particularly?
I am basically just trying to prop him up so that when he when it gets to his turn, I can help him walk.
Okay, because currently his speed is quartered, right? With that leg wound.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll let you like get to him, and like your movement, additional movement, will like kind of negate his limit, his injuries movement, right? Like you'll be able to speed him up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so because I'm 1 square short.
With your regular movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let you, like, yeah, I think that makes sense. Like, you're able to essentially do, like, what would be, like, a charge attack, but, like, a charge help, right? So you're able to, like, run and help him so that on his movement, he's able to move at his regular speed with you. I think that's fair. Like, you're basically holding the rest of your movement to then, so you'll need to be here because the Heme is here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which you are able to see as you run up with your torch. Now, you do have your sword in one hand and your torch in the other. So helping him with, like, your arms is going to be a little complicated because both your hands are full. So, right, like...
I will sheathe my sword.
Okay. All right. You still have... we'll say on Kilton's turn, he's able to move at his regular speed with you as you are helping him with kind of the remainder of your movement. So...
Okay. All right.
And with your torch and also this one being illuminated by the fire that it is on, you see this Heme on fire. So, Mare, it is your turn.
I'll yell at Clarice to snap out of it and run for the portal.
Go ahead and give us a leadership check. Free leadership check, please.
Free leadership check. I know you're scared, but you are going to die if you stay here. I'm going to put 2 luck into this. 16.
All right.
She
kind of looks up, like tears streaming down her face, her hands kind of covered in blood, and she seems to snap out of it a little bit. It seems like she will likely move towards the portal on her next turn.
The portal will still be up by the time she gets over there. And then I'm going to run. I'm going to do what Casper told me, and I'm going to go my 16. I have to swallow a little bit of fear as I go through the portal with the rest of my movement.
All right, and with that, Mare, you step through the portal.
Can I leave my ball lightning behind for a little bit of light for everyone else?
Let me think, because...
Up to you. It's okay if you say no.
I think so. I mean...
I'll just leave it 20 feet behind me.
20 meters, yeah.
20 meters
I mean, it
behind me.
lasts for 5 rounds after... So, I mean, I would say it still has, like, 3 rounds after you cast it. So, like, I don't see why not. Yeah, so you leave it where you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right where I was. Right, because I don't want to leave Louise in the dark.
Yeah, okay.
Or Clarice in the dark. Louise is dead. She's in the permanent dark.
So I'll leave that where you were, casting some dim light there, and you step through the portal to the other side. All right, with that, it is Casimir's turn. Still not sure if he is here or somewhere else or gone. However, the insects are going to once again attack and try and nibble at Kilton. With a
bugs.
D8 plus 14. Their attack is 20 on Kilton.
20. All right. Let's see. Fucking bugs if they take me out. I'm going to dodge the bugs at a -4. Oh, wait. It's not dark anymore, right? It should be -2.
Casper has his, torch, so...
Yeah, so 14.
14. They still nibble at you. You feel the biting and 3 more damage to Kilton. And they technically poison you again, but you're already still poisoned, so. And also still bleeding. All right, it is now Kilton's turn. At the end, actually, I think is at the beginning of this turn you take bleed damage?
Is it? I thought it was at the end.
I'm not sure. I know poison's the end. I
Oh,
I'll say-
bleed. I'm bleeding. Right. Oh, fuck me. All right. Well,
You're bleeding and poisoned, yes.
yes.
Let me check real quick. I would be lenient and say you could take...
The fuck do you want me to do? My leg is broken and
I
I'm
know,
grappled.
What? I'm gonna smack Katrine for casting this portal at the end of the fucking room when everyone was in the middle of it.
You guys made it.
We
2
were
points
covered in
of damage
bugs.
each turn. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
all
2
of the
points.
teams were also-
Yeah, I
She
think
did
bleeding
cast
is
it
at the
far away from
beginning
the
of your
Hyms.
turn. So
Yeah, thank God the Hyms aren't following us through the portal, right?
That's
they
true.
haven't yet. So,
I am still up somehow.
all right. Kilton, it is your turn. You will take 3 points of damage at the end of this turn from the poison.
I am going to. God, I can't fucking go anywhere. I'm gonna use my action.
Full round dash and
Full round dash where? Fucking 6 feet away.
So
I'm
Casper
helping
is
you move.
helping you with
And
his...
then I take enough damage to fall unconscious.
do you have a healing implement?
I have 1 health.
Okay, do you have something to heal yourself though?
No.
Okay, then full round dash, and then that'll make it easier for me to carry you the rest of the distance.
Okay.
Because otherwise, we have nothing.
Nope, never mind. Oh yeah, full round dash. I can get here.
Your
no, so
regular movement.
Casper is helping you, so your speed is unimpeded with what Casper did. So basically, it's negating the
Oh.
fracture speed. So your speed would be what it is normally for this turn. Because he's army helping you, like carry you.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what we said during my turn.
well, you
Yeah.
said it was the Aragorn. I didn't pick up on what exactly. I'm sure. If,
That is not. That was like 2 full
Yeah,
rounds
that was-
before this.
oh,
So Kilton, you can move your full movement, and Casper will move with you.
yes. Okay, he moves with me. That's what I was confused on. Oh, then I get out of there. 7, 14, 21. Yeah. Oh wait, that's the fucking lightning. Never mind.
But you can get closer.
Yep.
The lightning is there to give.
I am
light
still
to the Hyms are good.
grappled.
That again, Casper
Okay,
helping you
Casper
is
is helping
negating
me
any
out of the
speed
bugs.
effects. So it's
Oh,
your,
all of them. Okay,
all
not
speed
just the broken
effects.
leg.
However, I mean he's carrying the bugs with you.
Okay.
But like
Sure.
he's helping you. He's using the rest of his movement. I'm going to allow it. The bugs come with you, however.
All
The
right.
bugs are definitely going to get on me as well.
That's my dash.
I mean, the bugs are almost dead. So that's your full action. Kilton, do you want to try? Actually, let's see. So that would be your speed.
That was my run.
Your speed and then your run, right?
Oh, that was just my run. Hold on.
Yeah,
I do
you
have.
get your speed as well.
I can get to 28 then. That was 20. There we go.
Okay, you're at the edge of the portal. You're like 6 meters off or something like that. Casper, you are like helping him along. Casper, I am going to give you an. Actually, no, never mind. So you make it there. Kilton, at the end of your turn, you still take 3 points of damage from the poison.
Nice. I am at 0.
I can heal him in a second. Get him to me. Just get him through the portal.
Kilton, describe what happens as the poison takes its effect.
I just fall down. Casper helps me. We run like fucking Saving Private Ryan ass, and then I just fall down,
Okay.
covered in bugs.
So this is the first time that this has happened for us, which is very exciting.
Definitely the
Yeah,
first
none
time
of
it's
us have
happened for
ever gotten
me.
fully knocked out.
Is that true? Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be me.
Yeah, I did not think it was going to be you either.
Those damn bugs were just chipping away at you.
Yeah.
That's not even close to what did damage to me. I could have taken 6 more rounds of that if not for the heme.
Oh, yeah, also the heal
Yeah.
crit.
Yeah,
The
that also
heme did
broke your
like 5 episodes worth of bugs damage to me in one go.
All right. So when you have been knocked below 0 health points, you are now in death state. In death state, all of your stats, both primary and derived, are now a third of their normal, and you must make a death save at the same value as your unmodified stun save. So take note of what your unmodified stun save is. If you fail the save, you die, and no amount of magic can bring you back. If you succeed, you survive for that round. So each
Modified
round,
stun save.
you must make another death stun save at a cumulative -1. On a successful roll, you survive. On a failure, you die. A tough player can survive for a few rounds that while, but eventually you're going to cash out. So you don't have to do it this round, I believe. However, next time it comes around to your turn, you will have to do a death save. So go ahead and read up on that while we cut to the next, which is the mage's turn. And Clarice, knocked out of her shock by the leadership of Mare, is going to move and use her run. Oh, sorry, the bugs come with you. And she is going to step to the portal. That leaves almost no one else. Oh, Silvara is still alive. Unfortunately, she can't run. And
Can she teleport?
she cannot. She is going to... She can see the Heme that is... let's see. What can she do? I think she's just going to try Enya again at the one that's on fire, because she can see that one. 21 to hit. It's going to attempt to dodge. And
Grandma's last stand.
19, it does not dodge it. She does 13 damage, but doesn't ignite it on fire again. And let's see. All right. She kills that one. She casts another Enya,
Grandma!
Let's go. I'm really sad she's not going to make it out, though.
and
All she's
that
got to
one
do is like get out of the basement though after we're gone.
burns to death.
Find the light switch.
All right.
All
Now it is the Hem's turn.
Did she move at all?
She did. She just can't run because she
Jesus.
has a bad leg, so she can only
Yeah.
move her speed. It is the Hem's turn. The first Hem is going to approach, and Casper, you have your torch up still. You put your sword away. So let me go ahead and refresh on this. So it's incorporeal, but only if it is in... And your torch makes it bright light around there. So it's not going to get this bonus. It steps out of the shadows. However, Casper, I believe you are facing away from it. So can you remind me what the... if you're facing towards the portal, it's coming up behind you. So let's see what the directional attack modifier is here. With it's invisible to you because it is behind you.
Lovely.
Which means that
Let me see here.
does
My
what's the vision cone? Let's see, line of sight.
outside the enemy line of sight is +3.
Okay, so it has a +3 to this attack as it lashes out at you, Casper. It's gonna, I think, go for your head.
Yeah, it's the only unarmored part of me.
The cold shot.
Yep. 20 to the head.
Okay. And I'm guessing I have disadvantage. I have some sort of like negative modifier because I'm holding Kilton to dodge escape.
No, your last turn's action was to help him get this far, so you're still like helping him, but you're able to defend yourself as normal essentially here. I'm not going to give you a negative modifier for that. So
Okay. Please, 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 please. Oh, thank God.
25, you manage to dodge out of the way of the attack as it comes in towards you. However, this Hem has a rate of fire of 2.
Cool.
This one is going to be a random hit location. I will say you turn to like dodge out of the way, so you are able to like.
I don't know if I can while holding Kilton is the thing.
I'll say you can. I mean, you're like
Okay.
still supporting him at this point. You're not like at this point you haven't taken the action to help him again, so his movement is again restricted. But your movement and like rotation, you can turn. So you turn,
Okay.
you dodge the attack from the Hem. Its second attack comes in. This is a random attack. not at a +3 because it is no longer out of your line of sight. 25. This will be a bonus defense now.
Mm-hmm. Can I see it so I can hit the
Yes.
the dodge button? Okay.
Nice.
Just barely.
Aw.
Just barely, but it's to the leg. 14 points of damage to your left leg.
Okay.
I'm sorry, right leg, but it doesn't matter.
Only 1 damage.
Nice.
Nice. It starts to
Thank
get through your
God.
armor. And that is that. All right. That is the first heme. The second heme is dead. And the third heme is moving in. Oops. Let's see. Shoot. Okay. Hilton, you're dead, or not dead, but unconscious, so you don't know anything. Sorry.
Oh,
I was gonna say you hear the heme
I'm
kind of
dead.
approach, but you're unconscious, so actually you don't. Casper, the second, or I guess third heme, approaches from behind, once again out of your line of sight, now surrounding you. With the other one, this is again invisible attack from out of your vision cone. It's going to be a +3, and I believe you have a negative to your defense on this because it is surrounding you. So I think it's a -1 since there's one other enemy. Oh, it fumbled, so that's good.
Oh, but it's to the head.
No.
It's to the head, but it did fumble, so it got an 11.
Okay. Defense, extra defense, dodge. And then what is it, a minus what?
Just a -1 because there's another enemy surrounding you.
Nice.
Okay, good.
Nice.
All right, you successfully dodged it, and now you are turned back around towards this one, presumably. So its next attack will not be at a +3. Its second attack comes in and does a, let's see, this is just another, I think it's going to go for, it's really slashing at your head. It's going to come in at another head attack. 19 to the head.
Okay. Let me see here.
And these are all bonus defenses, right?
Hemorrhaging points.
Ooh.
Fuck.
Oh, no.
All right, Casper, as you are trying to get Kilton, who is, his leg is fractured, bleeding, he has bugs crawling all over him, he is fading quickly. You put every amount of effort you have into trying to get him to the portal. You're at the edge of the portal, and all of a sudden these Hyms are closing in, slashing at you. You're blocking them, defending them. Your stamina getting chipped away. The last attack from this Hym comes in. You just barely too slow as it slashes across towards your face. It does. Go ahead and apply that damage and see how much it does. It is to the head. It slashes you across the face.
Fail again.
I'm at 9.
Oh,
Okay, you
You're
survived.
up.
Get
Okay.
through the portal.
I'm fucking. What do you think I'm doing?
Casper, the razor sharp claws of this Hym slash across your face. You suddenly feel blood like just across your vision. You can't see anything. You are like just unsure, like you feel the hot trickle of blood, and you are quite wounded from that effect. As it's not a critical or anything, as it didn't beat your defense by more than that, but it's not great. It is back. Opheia is through the portal, and it is back around top of round 5. Casper, what are you doing?
Getting the fuck out of here. With Kilton.
Okay.
I'll fucking
So
do I have
Kilton
to
is
here?
collapsed on
Should
the
I
ground.
do a? Yeah, let me do a physique.
Let's go ahead and do an athletics check, I think,
Athletics.
to pick up
Athletics.
Kilton onto your shoulder.
Please,
It's gonna be
please.
bad
I have
last
no
words.
luck. I have no luck. Please, 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 please.
16. You're able to get him most of the way up, but his body is very uncomfortable. It's like trying to carry him. You're bleeding. You can't see anything. You don't quite pass the DC. Your speed is quartered, but you're able to drag him some ways.
Okay, so quartered. So that's I have 10
3 meters,
normally.
basically. I'll say 3.
Okay,
Round up. So
4
4, yeah, we'll say.
because it's by 2s.
Yeah.
Help, please.
All right, so you drag Kilton 4 more meters. You're literally like the doorway is here. You need what? You need 4 more to get through it.
Can
His
I
portal's
use
one
an
way.
extra action to literally throw Kilton through?
Toss me.
Sure. Go ahead. Throw him 4 meters. I think to throw him is going to be quite challenging. I don't know that would really be like.
Was that your movement and your run action?
So the action was to carry Kilton
Oh.
because Casper didn't quite pass the DC. He was only able to carry Kilton a quarter of his speed because he didn't pass it. So
Can I use another action to try again?
sure, you can do that. You have 1 action left if you want to use your stamina.
I very much would like to. How much stamina is that again? 3?
It's
2?
3 to do an extra action.
3?
Yeah.
Yep. I'm fairly low on stamina as well. All right. Fuck!
Damn.
You're not able to move him.
Fuck.
He slumps. The weight of Kilton is so much. Blood is in your eyes. You are trying your best to lift him and carry him, but every way you try, blood is like coating his arms as you're trying to like lift him and carry him. He's slipping. You just cannot get him, and you are unable to move.
Can I ask a bargaining question?
Casper
Are
just
these-
like starts like sobbing.
Oh my god.
These portals one way.
No,
That's
you
a
can walk back.
good
You can walk
question.
back through. That's the whole point. You can walk
You
back
can't
through.
see through them.
I don't.
Regardless,
Let me check.
Well, you wouldn't know what's happening, so.
I wouldn't. But could I poke my head out?
um,
Can I
You
poke-
don't think you should do that.
Can I
That
poke
sounds like
my
you're
whole
asking
body
for-
out?
Thank you for
fully
saving me,
decapitate you.
Casper. What happened to Opheia? Where'd she go? There's half of her.
There and half over here.
I'd say she died trying to save you, but she didn't actually know you needed
She
saving.
didn't actually do anything.
It was completely random, and she didn't know you needed saving.
let me check here just to see, because
She died
I
for no
mean,
reason.
let's.
Please live. Don't worry
Saving
about
portal.
us.
It will be fine.
I don't think you can be part. Well, I'm not sure. I guess yeah. If you, okay, while something is partially through, the portal slices the object or creature into.
In twain, you say.
Can't believe we're
Yeah, so
one
yeah, I
fucking
mean, you
square
can
away.
be halfway through the portal. The main thing is just though that like Opheia, you don't necessarily know what's happening on the other side of the portal.
Don't
So
know how much juice Katrine's got left in her, though.
Yeah, don't metagame on our account. Also,
I'm not metagaming. Opheia wanted to turn around and know what's going on. I'm going to.
That's fair.
And Mary screams at you, "Don't fucking do that!"
Chunk.
okay, so to be fair though, these failures from Casper were after your turn. So I mean, I didn't let you necessarily have a turn because you were through the portal. So I'll.
If that's too much, You can
won't
say
be able.
no.
You won't be able to drag him back through. You don't have a whole lot of speed.
Let me see what's going to be the most fair
I
way
won't
to
be able.
do
I don't think
this.
I can. I will not be able to stay behind to drag him through. I can throw smelling salts at him.
You need to.
I don't
Smelling
have a
salts
plan.
don't help with death. That's only when if
They
you're like
won't. I
stunned.
could throw.
You need to.
I can
We need
cast
to
a
heal
healing
him.
spell
We
on
need to
him.
get him through so we can tag team healing on him. Can Katrine drag Kilton through? She's got to get through eventually.
Does she give a shit about me?
I mean, it's hard to
Bastard
tell.
mages.
She has been keeping this portal up, which takes a great amount of stamina. Any of the mages and most people here would
Here's-
know that this is probably the last round she can keep doing this.
This
Can
is
I-
the dumbest thing I could think of. Is I think Opheia would probably throw her lantern through, but
Can I try to
That's it.
persuade Katrine to help me?
Okay, so at this
So
point,
whose turn is
Opheia,
it?
we did
Sorry.
skip your turn because you were through the portal.
I'm just bargaining. I genuinely, I don't think I have anything I can do other
Okay.
than step out and scream at them. I might step out and scream at them and then walk back in the portal. But can that be my turn? Can I walk out and scream at them and then walk back through the portal?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Casper, you have 2 failed attempts to carry Kilton. The first one, you did a kind of partial success. You were able to get him a little ways, but you weren't able to get him to the door. The last one, blood is everywhere. You are unable to really move him at all. And those are your 2 actions. You still have your movement. Or is there anything else you would like to do? Also, there are 2 Hyms right behind you.
Him.
Fuck. I really want to live.
Just go.
Yeah, Casper would go.
Don't be stupid.
I'm sorry.
Just go. If we can't all make it out, let all but one of us make it out.
Casper goes through the portal. He stumbles through and just collapses, covered in blood.
You use the rest of your movement to stagger the last few meters.
I'm sorry.
Casper makes it through the portal. Mare, it is your turn. You are through the portal. You see Casper at this point stagger through, covered in blood. His face, gash, probably pieces of skin hanging off. His the slash across his forehead has been ripped open. He's bleeding.
Oh my
Help.
god! I
Help
have
Kilton.
it. I have
Help
an
Kilton.
idea. I have an idea.
Oh my god.
5. How much do you weigh, Kilton?
Oh, this is here. We're gonna spend the next 10 minutes doing math to find out it's 100 pounds over or some shit. With my gear, probably close to 250 pounds, if not more. It just says 16 out of 20. I don't know what that refers to.
I think it might be kilograms. I'm not sure. Seems like it'd be too much, right?
If I had to take a wild guess between 230 and 270.
Let's see. 5
Kilton's not he's fit, but he's not young and spry and skinny.
So I'll say, Casper, if you'd like, as you go through, and on Mare's turn, in that transitional phase, you're able to maybe communicate briefly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Help Kilton. He's right there. I couldn't.
It would take me my entire full round action to get to him.
Just to get 30 damage to the face from a Heme,
Yes.
which is literally standing right there.
Yeah. The only thing I can think of do is plead with Katrine to drag Kilton through with her when she comes through.
So, Kilton, you only took, 3 points of damage when you went down? So, the stabilization, if you guys haven't looked it up yet, to stop Kilton from dying, you have to stabilize them at a DC of how much health they've fallen below 0.
Okay.
Like, it's not a super hard. It's like a 2. Like, yeah, it's
a possibly easy DC.
Yeah, like it's
shit.
basically
Mari,
you just
try to
can't
stabilize
fumble it
Okay.
to stabilize if you
will-
haven't refreshed on the stabilization. So
I'll have to jump through when Katrine jumps through. If she's gonna jump through on her turn, like I'll have to, hold on to her as she jumps. But I can pop out and stabilize Kilton.
Just dragging me through then.
how much movement do you have, Mari?
I have my normal movement is 6 meters, so I can get here.
But then you
But then I have no way to get him back through.
Yeah,
Could I spend stamina to drag him
so you
after
could
stabilizing him?
So I think your main options here would be you could step out and try and stabilize him now. You probably wouldn't know this as a character because you haven't really seen it, but metagaming, the bugs are still attacking him. So
I can't do anything about that.
They will on his next turn or on Casimir's next turn, which is right after you, will presumably continue to attack him.
I can't end the bugs, can I?
They're almost dead. Like, you could fight them, but there's also then Hyms. You also know, actually, Mari, again, you probably wouldn't know this, but above board, Katrine only has enough stamina to hold it through this round and will be stepping through. So,
Fuck.
No, I was gonna say if I put just a few more points into my initiate skill tree, I do have animal compact, which makes animals and beasts nice to me. Bugs are kind of like animals or beasts.
We could talk about the what ifs after the tension has been completely drained from the situation where the bugs dance with little top hats.
I'm trying. I'm
appreciate
brainstorming.
So at this point, Mari, you've got a very brief idea of what is happening. Casper staggers through, bleeding profusely, and
So, can I get to Kilton with my movement,
Yes,
and then
you can get to him.
Drag him as a full round action?
so kind of the same thing that Casper did.
Casper was doing.
Yes, but you will have to succeed on the athletics check that Casper failed twice.
Could Mari and Opheia work together to drag him?
No, because I would
Casper-
have to go back in time.
Yeah, you've already done your turn. So Casper, you through the portal until your next turn. You don't have any more actions.
Mari and Opheia, because they still have. It's Mari's turn, then Opheia also has a turn this round.
There's too much between Opheia and Mari.
There would be too much happening. I think.
Me.
If they were next to each other, then sure. But
All of
because
the mages.
almost everyone is between them in the order.
Yeah.
So yes, Mari, you can try that. You will need to beat a DC 16 to move him. But you could basically do what Casper did, which is like a charge attack. But instead of charging, you're running out to grab him and drag him back. That also doesn't necessarily fix the fact that he has bugs on him and is also bleeding and poisoned.
No, that's the thing.
More likely to heal him if we can get him through the
I was
portal.
going to say, what happened to bring me through the portal to heal me? Now we're trying to heal me pre-portal,
Well, so the thing is, stabilizing you before your turn, Kilton, would then mean that you're not taking more you're already
I can
gonna
just
be back
make a
up.
death save, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
try.
I think with so if somebody has
Mari,
it up,
you know,
when you take damage when you're already down, I don't know.
It's just another death save instantly.
the only
Okay.
other thing I could think of is that Mari could step out and it might be easier to push Kilton through the portal, and then can you teleport yourself back in?
So Mari, this is
okay.
What are you doing, Mari?
I have a way to give myself 3 extra luck. I'm gonna try it. It's really all I can do. I want to get him through the portal, and I need to get both of us back through the portal before Katrine's turn. All right, going for it. I'm gonna, as I go through the portal, I'm gonna squeeze Hilda's Lucky Horse Talisman, give myself +3 to a roll.
All right.
And I'm going to spend my last 2 luck on this. I have good meal buff. This is a +5.
Need a 16 athletics to be able to move him, and then you'll be able to move your.
Nice. Oh my god.
Thank you, Hilda.
Talk about a lucky horse.
Talk about a lucky horse.
Holy shit!
Without issue, Mare, you have that
The
like
little girl
adrenaline
The
rush.
village.
You charge out. You are able to grab Kilton with the bug still attached and drag him through the portal.
You know what I think this is? I think this is a PTSD flashback to Sodden Hill. Yep, that's what this is. I'm back in Sodden Hill. All right.
Oh.
All right. Mare, that is your
This is
a charge
PTSD from
attack.
face trauma for Casper.
Can I spend stamina to do something else? Or is that it?
So that was your full round action, was a
Yes.
charge attack. What would you like to do?
I want to spend 3 stamina to stabilize Kilton. Or heal him with a spell. Whichever you
So
allow.
doing a healing spell, I think it would be a full action to do. I think that would be too much to do in one turn. You've
Yeah, I
done a
thought it
full
was
round
just
run.
full round
and-
run and then movement,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We still have
Like,
Opheia.
you would only have to make
Yeah.
one death save.
Yeah. Let me
He'll
make
have
this
to do a
save. I
few
got
because of-
I couldn't squash bugs on the same turn I ran. You guys are not casting spells on the same turn you ran.
Yeah.
I appreciate the attention, but if we're gonna cheat to keep me alive, then kill me. So
All right. With that, it is the bugs. They are still on Kilton. They have to just beat a DC 10 to hit, which basically means they just have to not fumble. Let's see. So they do with a 17. They manage to bite Kilton, which means
Alright.
Kilton, you need to then do.
let's see.
And Kilton, roll these
Every
in
time-
secret, please. So
Yes.
only you
gotcha.
know. Or if you can roll it so I can see too, that's an option.
Private GM roll would be it.
Yeah. So
Let's see. A tough player. Every time you're injured in a death state, you must make another death save at a cumulative -1. So that's just a stun save, right?
yes, there should be an option for your saving throw, I believe, and it should be.
Oh, right. Saving throw.
Death save
Yeah.
is on the.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, as Mare drags Kilton back through the portal using every ounce of adrenaline and energy that she has, the rest of you look on as Kilton, unconscious in a death state, is pulled through. Still like a handful of bugs and centipedes and stuff gnawing and biting at him. You are unsure of what state he is in. That is Casimir's turn. It is now Kilton's turn. Kilton, you will make another death save at a -1 now.
Yep. I think if I do a plus on these little skulls under my picture, that counts as like the cumulative. Is that what that
I
is?
think so. I'm not 100% sure,
Yeah,
but
I think so. If it's the plus mark, it's not. You can't click on the skulls.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then that is for the bleeding that had not been stabilized, right? That's a wound, essentially.
Yeah, injured.
Yeah, you're injured, and then you would do your regular death save, which would be one last one. Okay, and then that is the mages. As Katrine steps through, the last of her stamina spent, and the... How did I do a paint splotch? I don't know what I just did. And the portal closes behind her. Opheia, it is your turn. We'll stay in initiative here for just a moment as we're going through this.
Can I do a first aid check on Kilton to stabilize it? Yeah.
Okay.
He's-
So
for
I guess actually let me roll damage for the bug attack, since that would reduce your health below 0, so the DC is getting harder to
yeah.
revive. So take the 2 damage from the bleeding, and then it will be 1d6 as well. So a 6. So another -6 to your health then from there. So
Sure.
so what is the current DC now, Kilton?
10.
10. Okay.
Could be
So-
worse.
Opheia, you need to make a DC 10, either healing hands or first aid check.
Healing hands is only for doctors, which I'm not.
Oh, sorry.
Your healing spell, though.
Healing spell, yeah.
Oh. Would that be better? Let me see.
Probably not, because it only heals. Only heals.
Basically, the difference
I
is
will
do you
do-
want to use your healing, your spell casting, or your first aid skill set is the difference.
I have to do some math here. What's my craft?
Does the healing magic actually stabilize, or does it just heal him?
It can be used to stabilize a wound. That's what
Okay.
I'm about to,
I
that's what I'm
will
about to
add
do.
the last of my luck to my first aid check.
This is
Here we
not
go.
stabilizing a wound. This is stabilization. I don't know if it's the same thing or not.
I think it's a separate thing.
Yeah, first aid roll is what it is.
Okay.
But that super beats it.
Yeah. So you're able to, with first aid, you are able to revive Kilton from the death state. Kilton, you are now revived back to
thank God.
1 HP and
Is Kilton still
stabilized.
bleeding?
You're still bleeding, so you're
Yeah.
still poisoned.
Can I expend some stamina to use some clotting powder?
Yes.
I will remove a clotting powder from my inventory,
I think they're
and
poison.
I will subtract free stamina.
Does white
Alright.
honey work on humans?
So, Opheia.
Okay, so that's a complicated.
The answer is no. It's not complicated. It doesn't.
So, Opheia, you're able to use the
If
clotting
you ask
powder
Casper that, I have a.
on Kilton, and you're able to treat his wound. So the clotting powder stops the bleeding entirely, or for a certain amount of rounds. Is that
Let me see. Gear inventory.
2d10 rounds.
2d10? So give us
yes,
a
so I need
2d10
to
to
roll
see how
that.
many rounds Kilton is not bleeding for. 4 rounds. Kilton is still poisoned, and the bugs are still on him. Opheia, that is everything you can do in this turn. Casper, it is your turn. You are through the portal. Kilton has been dragged through, still getting...
I'm going to kill the rest of the bugs on him.
All right. You redraw your... it would be a brawling check, because sword isn't really effective against...
I'm just gonna
lots
hit
of
him.
tiny bugs.
Yeah.
lightly bapping the bugs.
Yeah. Brawling
that's
check,
perfect.
please.
Brawling check.
1d10, and these guys are a plus 14 to their defense. You beat it, so go ahead and roll whatever your brawling damage is. It's almost guaranteed to be enough. These guys only have 2 HP left, so...
Oh fuck! I don't remember how to find that. I have no idea.
Brawling? It's a skill.
How much
Yeah,
damage
it's a
does
skill.
it
I
do?
don't know how to do the damage.
Oh, it's 1d6. Oh, wait. Here. I know. It's
Yeah,
punch.
for your hand-to-hand, it's... what's your body skill?
Body is 10.
So it's a 1d6 plus 4 for punching, essentially, since you're trying to, like, smack out the
1d6
bugs.
plus 4. So this plus 4. 7.
Excellent. You are able to rid Kilton's body of the rest of the bugs that had swarmed him, and he is able to be freed of them. So that is your first action.
And I'm going to use stamina to drink my fucking swallow potion.
Okay, excellent. Since we're essentially out of combat, you can take whatever the maximum health would be from your swallow potion, because I don't want to remember next session how much you have left in. So
20 rounds, so it's 5 times 20.
So I think it just max health now.
Yeah.
We'll say over the next few minutes here.
I'm just gonna do this.
All right, Mare, it is your turn. You're still breathing quite heavily. The adrenaline still coursing through your veins as Kilton is lying in front of you.
He's alive. Is the wound stabilized, or it's just not bleeding anymore?
The wound is still not stable, not even treated.
Okay.
And
I'm going to.
It's clotted,
I'm going to magic healing. I'm going to forego the healing and just stabilize the wound by 1 level. Use expanded magic focus. Woo!
Yo.
All right, 37.
37.
I'm using the alternative method to repeatedly heal a critical wound, so I'm bringing it down with each casting.
Yes.
If it meets the DC. To stabilize.
Yeah, absolutely. So in this case, your, let's see, that was a difficult critical?
Yeah, 16.
Yeah, so, and how many healings do you need to stabilize it? Let's see, healing spell is 8 uses.
8?
8 at DC 18 for a difficult. Was it difficult or complex? Sorry.
I believe it was difficult.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if I can tag team me with this, I can each do 4.
So
I
at
don't
this
have a lot
point,
of,
Kilton, your wound is treated, and let's see. So in that case, it is the compound leg fracture. Your speed is halved. Your dodge, escape, and athletics are also halved.
Spend stamina to do it again.
It's stabilized. So we will. I think. So since it's going to take a couple of checks there, you've done the first one towards stabilizing it or treating it, and it is now stabilized, and you have all made it through. I want everyone to go ahead and give me an awareness check.
Yeah, where are we? You're okay. You're okay. There.
Oops.
All right.
Oh, your bedside manner is so much better than mine.
16 and 17, Casper and Kilton, you're both quite shook up. Kilton, you're in a lot of pain and look around. You seem to be somewhere constructed of stone of some kind, not dissimilar to the location you just left. Large stone blocks. You see that there are a couple of kind of torches on the walls that illuminate the space that you are in, and you and Casper both see that the other mages and party goers that had been here, including Julian and Clarice and a few of the others, are kind of gathered around, huddled, some of them recovering from their own wounds and kind of getting a look around. Opheia and Mare, you take a look around and you get an unfortunate and ominous feeling about the location that you have landed in.
Oh.
You see at first that the floors are bare stone, hewn from what appears to be some sort of mountain rock, kind of like a granite almost. You see that the walls are constructed of heavy set, large stone cinder blocks type bricks. And you note that there are only 2 kind of small windows, and you seem to be in some sort of jail cell and or dungeon, unfortunately. There is also
Katrine evil?
no sign of Katrine.
Yeah, Katrine evil. We're gonna get
Katrine
experimented
evil.
on.
Katrine evil.
Actually, you know what? Casper says that out loud. He says, "Your fucking bitch of a friend has trapped us in a dungeon. Is gonna do God knows what with us."
Well, when we see her again, we'll have to kill her.
All right. Well, with that, you have all survived the Battle of the Gala somehow, quite surprisingly, and
Real shit. Were you trying to kill one of us?
no, I didn't
For,
know
like,
it was going to
dramatic-
happen. Hey, I mean, I was as surprised as you were at half the stuff that happened. So
Would it have been dramatic at that point?
I don't know. I've tried to kill players for dramatic emphasis.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I did think Kilton was the least likely to die going into this
Me
combat.
too.
So.
Yeah, me too, actually.
The fucking bugs.
I said Kilton
hitting
was
you
my
down.
backup character when we were
Yeah.
joking before session.
I was also getting his legs slashed up, and
It was the lack of light
Yeah.
and the heme that got his
I
ass.
should have just had that lightning ball stick to you.
Well, at least we get 20 shouldas before any action. Every action has its equal and opposite 100
Shoulda.
possibilities. Like everything, everywhere, all at once.
But Katrine jumped through the portal, didn't she?
And then
then
in the
unlocked the
chaos
jail
of trying to
door
heal
and-
Kilton and stuff, she has disappeared in the few
she
moments.
unlocked the jail door and locked it back up and
Yeah.
waved at us from the other side.
Hey, Kaylin.
Yeah?
The dream you had was not in a gala hall.
Not in a gala hall.
It was in a dungeon type
It was
space.
it was in a dungeon. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
I know.
hey, it's handy. I didn't know that.
Casimir teleported like the same round that Katrine put her thing up.
They met up.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna fucking kill her.
Yeah.
Fucking
All
rip her
right,
throat out.
well-
I'm gonna
This is not helping Casper's feelings towards mages.
Yeah, no, I fucking hate mages too. While we're at it, I love prejudice.
Kilton, go ahead and note that you are still
Fuck mages.
poisoned. You haven't been solved the poison effect yet.
That's just a saving throw is on the turn, isn't it?
Yes, so Kilton still will need to do that next turn or next session, and then he still needs to be stabilized, but he is treated.
We should
so,
write down a note or something.
yeah, just note it somewhere that's going to be apparent that you'll see it next time. All right, so with that, we will go ahead and wrap up and pick up there next time.
Man.
that was intense.